Shalom, brothers and sisters. Good morning. It's Vanessa. Sister Vanessa. Yes. It's going to be another nice day. Today is Monday, April 1st, 2018. April 1st, not April Fools. Don't get me started, okay? But good morning. So I just wanted to come on and say good morning. I hope everybody had a happy Pesach weekend, which is Passover. Oh, I had to watch to make sure nobody was crossing the street. Weekend and unleavened bread started. Just to give some encouragement to all of those people out there that if this is your first time honoring the Moedim, the feast or festivals of Yahweh, to just stay encouraged. You know, in my last video, I had talked about how last year was my first year of honoring the Moedim. And, you know, to be honest, in the beginning, it was a little stressful just because I really wasn't listening to Abba and his direction. I was listening to other people that have been in this Messianic Hebrew walk for a long time. And they were giving me suggestions from here and there. And it's not their fault. It was really my fault. Because, you know, I wasn't listening to him at first. And it was a little stressful because I was like, oh, I have to go to the store and buy this item and that item. And finally, you know, and it didn't take long. Abba was just like, no. Honor it the way I lead you to honor it. Which, you know, every event, every moed of Yahweh, of the Father, as far as my household, I can only speak for us. He's led us to do different things each time. And sometimes they're completely different from what other people are doing. So, yeah, just stay encouraged. I would say just definitely stay in prayer and be led by the Ruach. Let the Ruach lead you. You know, like last year, I made it a point to want to do what the scripture said down to the T if I was able to when it came to Pesach, when it came to Passover. Excuse me. And y'all forgive me if you hear like some if my mouth is making weird noises. Last night, oh, my allergies kicked in. It was bad. But so I'm sucking on a cough drop because that tends to kind of help me and open me up. But it's almost gone. So I'm doing that while I'm talking. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, so just stay encouraged. If this is your first, I would just say, you know, pray before you do anything. You know, don't go out and break the bank, you know, to try to keep up with the Joneses, the latest, whatever. Because there's so many things online that will get you distracted. And like I said in a previous video, distractions of the world, they can come in many forms. And sometimes distractions aren't what we think they are. The point is, if it gets your mind and your heart off of honoring and esteeming Yahweh, because you've put so much time and energy into, you know, a display, you know, with decorations and doing this and buying this and you know, then you're too tired. You don't have time because at the end of the day, you're too tired to give your heart to Yahweh and esteem him. So just be careful with that. If you're led to, you know, like last year I decorated my door. That's something that me and my son was led to. We pitched our tent. We did that together because Yahweh was moving. He was doing a work in my life and in my son's life to bring us together in him, which was something so special because when I used to celebrate Christmas, I never really celebrated Easter, but when we celebrated Christmas for so many years, we never spent quality time together that assured we were esteeming the Father. Never. You know how Christmas goes, or you know how, you know, whatever, Good Friday or whatever you said, you know how it goes. It's done in the morning, and after that, everybody goes and does their thing. You might meet at Big Mama's house to eat, and then that's it. So, but again, like I said, just be led by the Ruach, and that's it. That is it, and you'll be fine. and you'll enjoy it, and you'll spend that intimate time. And another thing, if I can say anything else about these, honoring and celebrating these Moedim, keep it intimate between you and the Father. That's what He honors. That's what the Father honors. Yeah, keep it intimate between you and Him and your family. Everybody, doesn't need to know the intimacy of it. That's one thing I'll never do. You'll never see me come on here and give you a video or upload a video of me and my son's intimate time with Yahweh. I might talk about it to encourage you, but just a little bit. I won't go into the details of the intimacy, because that's what it is. Intimacy is between me and Him, me and my Father, me, my Son, and my Father, or just me and my Father, or my Son and my Father. The same with you and your husband, or your children and the Father. So that's that. Another thing I wanted to say is, Alan Horvath. Oh my goodness. Wow, my brother. But you're more than a brother to me, Alan. You are, there's so many words that come to mind. You are I believe, I don't want to say replacement, I don't know if that's the right word, but I've lost my father. I've lost most of my immediate family at a very young age. And I prayed for Yahweh to send me an example that I can follow, so that I'm not, lost out here in this wilderness. And 3 years ago, when I called out to Him, because I was tired, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of what was happening to me and the spiritual attacks that was on my life. And I found your videos. It's been about 3 years. I keep saying 3 years, but it's been about 3 years. And I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful for that. I would never have known. I would never have thought in a million years that this guy I found on YouTube, no, I didn't find, the Ruach led me to you, Alan, that we would have a connection, or that, and not just me, this is for everyone, that we all would have a connection on social media, never meeting, but honestly and truly loving each other in Mashiach. That's the Mashiachim. That's what He does. He brings us together. And I feel like He's doing a work right now where we all need to keep each other encouraged, because goodness, we ain't even at the 11th hour. It's right there. We're right there. We're at the door. We're just waiting for Him to open it, right? So, Alan, I just love you, and thank you for that encouragement. I feel like the word brother is just not, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. And I just appreciate Abba using you in so many ways to encourage me, to encourage all of us lambs, us greedy lambs. Yes. And I also wanted to just talk to the women for a little bit, the ladies in the fold. Wow, when I was in the world, you're talking about jealousy and, fighting and envy, and this person don't like this person, or all the backbiting. Listen, Abba has brought us so close that it's evident that we don't have time for that. The time is too close. We're too close to the end. So I thank you, sisters, for being an encouragement to me. Camille, we've become great friends. That is my sister. I love you. We talk often. I love you so much for showing and letting Alan know that I had a channel. I had my channel for a couple of years, and I had took a break, which I do believe that was Abba telling me to take a break, because I just needed to dig deeper, and He needed to do a work in me. But I'm glad I'm back, and I'll continually and frequently, because it keeps me uplifted when I know that I'm being an encouragement for you, for our family, wow. And Betty, me and Betty have become good friends. I talk to Betty every now and then. We talk and we encourage each other. Betty, you are so wonderful. I love you so much, and I just appreciate your encouragement as well. I feel so uplifted, and I'm glad that the Father has led me to you all. You know, as I said about my family, I lost most of my, if not all, of my immediate family. So my sister, who was my best friend, my blood sister, she died in 2010, and I thought that was just the worst thing that could have ever happened to me, because she was my best friend, you know. She went to the grave and to the Shamayim with secrets that only Yahweh knows, that the only person that Yahweh knows, the only person that knows is Yahweh. And so for him to build my family back up, and I've never met you all, and I can't wait to meet you. For me to feel so grateful is an understatement. So I just thank you, sisters, and let's just keep each other motivated and give each other encouragement and keep each other going. Keep each other going. We have so much other pressures in this world, from, you know, family members to, that's our spouses, children, work, everywhere. But when we come together, let us motivate each other to keep going in the things of Elohim. And that's what I've seen in this. I had told Alan on a comment in one of his videos that since my walk, which has just been a few years, he has kept me with Alan. And I don't say that to, to brag or nothing. There has been several people that have recommended me to other channels, to other people, to other preachings, to other teachings. And each time, no, I haven't seen one person. Actually, Lil Shaul, I really enjoy him, and I feel the Ruach definitely speaks to me when he gives teachings. But other than that, Alan is the only person that Yahweh has never told me, question that, look at that, stay away from that. No, each time when I've tried, when Vanessa has tried to steer or go another way, no. Even if Vanessa agrees, Yahweh, Abba, says, nope, that's not it. Look at this video. Look at Alan's video again. That's me. That's me. That's Elohim. Go back. Turn around and go back. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that encouragement. Also, to let you know, me and my son were working on some great things. My son went to school. His little high school career was filmmaking. We're in California, so digital arts, film, music, all of those things are really big over here. And they're things that you can basically study even in high school. So my son graduated in 2016, but that's his whole high school career for the 4 years he was there. He became really well known in the digital arts sector because first he had a wonderful teacher that Abba set him up with. And he has skills. That boy is so talented. His skills and just what Elohim allows him to see when it comes to editing and all of those things, he's great. So a couple of weeks ago, Yahweh told me, to ask him if he would help me with some of my videos, with the production, and just it'll also help him. It'll also help my son to pitch his tent with Yahweh. Even if he don't know he is, okay? But yeah, and so I asked Quadric about a week ago, and he was like, okay. I told him, I said, think about it and just let me know. And so this past weekend, I think it was Friday, he said he would help me, and he said he would get some stuff together. So I'm like, oh, yay. So on Pesach and yesterday, we went over some ideas, and that boy brought his camera. in my kitchen. Oh, the new series. Well, it's not a new series, but it's going to be a continuous series. I only have 2 videos, but it's Cooking with Elohim. How to pitch your tent in the kitchen. So we're going to do some cooking videos. But then, you know, the Ruach is so good. My son said, well, Mom, you could do cooking, but don't just do that. Just whenever you get whenever you get in front of the camera, whatever you want to do, just do that. It'll keep people interested. I was like, boy, that was Abba. That was Elohim, because Alan had just said that in his previous video. He said, Vanessa, don't plan it. Cry out to Abba and get in front of the camera and feed the sheep. So, anyway, I'm just so grateful. I'm so awesome. I mean, my son, no, my son is so awesome. I'm just so amazed. That's the word I wanted to say. I'm so amazed at how Yahweh, when we cry out to him, he moves things and sets things up in ways that we never could have. And I'm grateful that my son, for him to be so young, because these kids are crazy today, okay? Oh, goodness, that's a whole other story. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that Elohim is keeping him close, not just to me, but close to him, knowing that he trusts me he trusts me with his son, which is, you know, my child, what he gave me, what he loaned me. Anyway, you all have a good one. We have some really good videos coming up. We made unleavened bread, so my son is working on that video. We'll probably upload that at the end of the week. But in between then, for me and you, our intimacy, for us to pitch tents together with Yahweh, I'll definitely keep coming on my phone here and giving you all encouragement. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day in Elohim. This is the day that Yahweh has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Shalom.